Well, welcome back to another episode of Deltarune, where today we will be starting Chapter 2. First things first, I was thinking about making a small video before releasing this, explaining what my thoughts on the lore or predictions or anything is, I guess. And I ended up compiling what I thought, and didn't think it was enough to necessarily warrant its own video, so I think I might do that in the future once I get more info. Again, I've only just done Chapter 1. So I figured just before we start Chapter 2, I go over things I've learned or at least thought of since last time. First and foremost, worth mentioning, is that I believe in the battle against the king. It was mentioned that it was the knight who makes the fountains. The fountains seem to act, for me, at the end of Chapter 1, as a pathway between worlds. And this inherently makes me wonder, how does travel between the light world and dark world exactly work? Because as far as I know, it seems that only this knight character can do anything that could do it. Connect the realms, I guess. I was also under the impression that the dark fountain in Chapter 1 that we went through was a second dark fountain that was upsetting the balance. And I think the balance shifting is what the issue was there. I also don't know if we even closed it at the end of Chapter 1, but that's another issue. And then I guess the last thing I really wanted to mention is just, at the end of last episode, I started putting together that this angel appears to be some sort of entity and potentially connected with the light world, because there's kind of a religion out of it. When Rousey explains to us the game, he tells us that if the balance between light and dark shifts enough, a terrible calamity would occur, and the earth would be rent asunder. I mean, well, specifically, the earth will draw her final breath, which makes me sound like the earth will die. Because then he says, only then will our heroes show up, right? A human, a monster, and a prince from the dark. Only they can seal the fountains. See, this is what I thought we were going to do. I don't know if we did. I think we just used the fountain to go through. Like, is the balance still, like, were we really that selfish? I felt like if we had Rousey there, do we have the power to seal the fountains? I mean, then again, this prophecy isn't saying that we have to stop the light and dark from being unbalanced. It's saying that it will be unbalanced and will bring destruction to the entire world, and then we can fix it. He specifies only then will it appear. Well, like what? If it's really us, then we're all here now. The most interesting thing of all that I wanted to just mention here last is he says only they can seal the fountains and banish the angels' heaven. So like, is that like the reverse of what Chapter 1 was? Chapter 1 was like, they were upsetting the balance in the favor of the dark and wanting the dark to rule. So automatically I think the angels' heaven might be like the reverse of that, where the light wants to rule over everything. But the angels' heaven, like words-wise, sounds like a good thing, but in this world, I don't even know if it is. It sounds like a calamity. Anyways, these are all basically what I was thinking. And I don't have any more thoughts than that. They're just kind of thoughts that I just had. One last thought that I had, gosh, this is probably going to get answered as soon as I start Chapter 2, but the thing is, I don't actually have the proper copy, I guess, of Deltarune yet. This is still just a demo. And I realized, like, is stuff supposed to carry through, I guess, is my question? Like, does anything I did in Chapter 1 matter for the beginning of Chapter 2, or will it be like a reset? Oh, also, one actual last thing about the lore. Because obviously there was that whole end sequence where Chris, I guess, woke up in the middle of the night and locked their heart away in a cage, which I'm sure is going to end up being relevant. I mentioned at the time that it looked like I was possessed, and I got a couple comments aptly pointing out that, yes, meta-wise, I am possessing Chris. And I know Undertale became a very meta game, and I will admit I'm still a bit rusty on my Undertale lore, but I expect this game to get meta based off of like expectations from Undertale, but for now I'm kind of treating it as its own thing. And so until the game starts like really taking it meta that way, which to be fair, maybe that's the explanation for why I could say hello again to Sans. You know, maybe they're already hinting at, you know, the meta aspect of I'm a player playing. So it's all food for thought, but basically what I'm saying is, like, until I'm like directly confronted with something that forces me to analyze the game's lore through a meta lens, I'm just gonna continue talking and thinking as if I guess it's not that. Not ignoring it, but just because it's not as fun for me, because if I'm like, well, from a meta perspective, I'm playing a game and there are 7 chapters and there's a developer of the game and there's a player of the game and there's actually lots of players of the game and I'm controlling a character and it's all just a video game. So until I start making sense on like what the rules of meta are, if we even get into that, I'm not gonna. I do admit, yeah, it was an ironic thing for me to say since I am technically kind of controlling Chris. Anyways, enough yapping. We're starting the game, A Cyber's World. Play or do not. We're gonna play. There was some laughing there, it seemed like. Deltarune! Are they gonna say Deltarune? Oh no, just laughing. Oh, I see. Start chapter 2 from chapter 1's file? Don't use chapter 1 file. Also, that's the door in the background here. So here's what I'm wondering. Could I like, once I get the game for, I guess, chapter 3 and 4, is it worth moving my save file over, or if I use Steam, will that automatically connect? Maybe I'm overthinking about it. It'll all be fine, I'm sure. I'm not that worried. We're gonna start chapter 2 from chapter 1's file. This will start chapter 2 in file slot 1. Okay, so I see how save systems work. Surely that'll be relevant later. Chris, honey, are you awake? Wait. Is that a knife? Oh yeah, we did. Oh no. No? Whoa, okay, wait, hold on. What was that? Chris, did you eat all of the pie? Is that what we were evilly doing at the end of last episode? We drew a knife so that we could cut the pie? It is your knife in this empty tin, is it not? Oh, Chris. Am I going to have to lock the oven again? Well, hurry out of bed. It is time for school. Chris, was that you just wanting the cake? No, there has to be more to it. All right. It's a birdcage. When the door's closed, there's no escape. Oh, the door closed on my heart. Oh gosh, now I'm confused. Oh, the lights are all on. I want to turn them off. There's $5 in your brother's drawer. Take it? You reluctantly borrowed $5. Oh, this changes. Underneath the bed is an old cartridge of Cat Pedders RPG. Caddy and Caddy can be seen faintly written on it in worn gel pen. On the computer's desktop is a folder called Epic Game Stuff. Fortnite? It's a poorly drawn design for a game. Seems the last boss is a creature with giant rainbow wings. Doesn't seem like this game ever saw the light of day. Is that foreshadowing? Another thing I want to mention, I will say, is when I was watching the end of chapter 1, or I guess myself do it, and there's all these different areas. The Dark World seems to exist in like a different reality than us, but it sort of mirrors this reality. Or at least it did with the closet, right? So I'm like, if the Dark World is going to be different, or if we're going to go to a different part of it, or something or another, there's going to be some sort of connections to the light realm, then I feel like we're going to end up with a similar situation where we could have the Dark World, but in different room locations, I guess. You know what I mean? Like there's a, like, you know, is there a Dark World version of this room is basically my question. All right, mirror. It's what they call you. Do I look okay? I'm overthinking this. I'm like looking at the shadows beneath my hair and like, was I always like that? All right, the door's locked. That's fine. There's no time to read books, just generally. That's actually so true. It's a toilet. Flush it? No. It's good to conserve water. All right, that's the same. Okay. We also have a lot of pictures in our house. I don't know why. Also, Toriel, where'd you go? There's some white fur. Yep. It's a landline phone, but I already have a cell phone. That is true. That's a good thing to remember. Wait, didn't I get other people's numbers? Why are they gone now? The phone is ringing, but you can't get it. You're already on the phone after all. It's Cheriel, yep. Okay. And here's our book of hymns. Okay. Time to go? Well, shall we go? Yep, time for the music again. Oh, nope, we're going straight into class. Am I late? Please don't tell me I'm late again. Or am I just the last one here? Chris, there you are. Even Susie showed up before you. Oh, Susie's behind me. Hey, Chris. If I knew you were gonna be late, I wouldn't have showed up on time. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on a sec. That's actually kind of nice. Wait, she showed up early for me? Susie, please don't kick your desk. Treat school property like you treat people. Nicely, right? Okay. Next time I'll aim for the vitals. Good one, Susie. That's not what I... In any case, good morning, class. Anyways, we have a lot to go over today. First, we're starting the reading from page 142. Any volunteers? I guess I could read the... trouble yourself not, Noelle. I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. That's okay. I can... Ahem. Gosh. This bird is a nerd. Can I just say that? Page 142. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Times up pretty good. Times up pretty bad. Mediocre times. Iffy times. So times. Why is he doing like a pog face? Also, am I the only human in town? How rare are humans? Because I just remembered as well. In Undertale, the whole thing was only humans had souls? Like the power of a soul? So the fact that even in this world, I'm still the only human is kind of, or like one of the only humans, I guess, is notable. Also, I should realize, wait a second, how'd I end up with Toriel and Asgore and them all? I'm like, that just made too much perfect sense in my mind for me to remember that. Yeah, and Undertale, like it's obviously not biological. Did I come from somewhere and was adopted in? Okay, we're not thinking about this now. Bird, I forget his name. Birdie's talking. Listening to this, your eyes begin to close automatically. Uh-oh. Have a nice day, everyone. And please, remember your group projects. Oh, Chris, are you okay? You were sleeping all class. Don't worry, I'm not mad, just concerned. Usually you only sleep through the start. Good luck and rest well tonight, okay? Okay, Alphys. I think I have a meeting with Papyrus, don't I? Chris, this whole partner thing, you didn't lose sleep over it, did you? Lost sleep from being Susie's partner. Actually, my sleep quality increased. Huh? Chris, that's good, I think? So maybe you were just staying up late talking to Azrael online again. Oh, I guess obviously we have the internet. Wait, how am I... Huh. Azrael and Ralsei being so similar is just gonna keep getting me. Wait, Oh, can't do that, right? I hope the internet gets fixed soon. I don't want to revert into my primal form. Oh. Yeah, if the internet's out, that's actually really, really bad. I wouldn't be able to survive without it. Well, look who it is. The school zombie. Hiya, Susie. Can you play your themes again? and be all threatening. I like your theme. You were sleeping like a corpse all class. Heh, what's the matter? Had trouble going Betty bye last night? Heh. Me too, Chris. What? Like I could sleep after yesterday? Just waiting for today felt like years. Did all that stuff really happen? Why are you shaking me? Lancer, Rousey, everyone, are they still... Look, you've been wondering the same thing, right? I think she's gone insane after this whole thing. I'm also curious if I still have my soul. But anyways, come on already. All right, you don't have to look so threatening. Okay, well, the music has started again. All right, Chris, this is it. Moment of truth. See, do we want this to be a portal to the dark world? If we were able to travel home because of the beacon of darkness, and having multiple beacons of darkness is bad because it's upsetting the balance, then the more ways or entry points to the dark world there... I mean, I don't know if it works exactly the reverse way, you know, but like I'm thinking maybe it could be bad. Everything we've been waiting for is just behind this. If we open this and there's nothing inside, will we still be, what, friends? Screw it! Let's just open it already. Oh, someone else is here. Susie? Yeah? Oh, whoa, she's trying to play it cool. Oh my goodness! A new theme? It's got the, like, the jingle bells. Noelle! Hey! What the hell are you doing here? Sorry to bother you, but... Well, Birdly and I were going to the library to do some research for our group projects, and if it's okay, would you want to come too? Oh, Chris, you can come too, I mean. We're like, busy with, Chris, help me out here. What do we say? Cry. I'm sorry, I just saw the option, I had to click it. Crime, no second thought. We're doing crime. You wouldn't want to join us. Although, to be honest, I kind of want her to join us now. The more the merrier. And also, like, I like this music. And also, she seems nice. Just don't bring Birdie. Bird the nerd. Just gonna do some crimes and go to jail forever. It sucks. Oh? Well, that sounds, just have fun, you two. I'll, be at the library. Chris, if you could bring her by later, it would mean a lot to me. Okay. I was just... Susie, stop shaking me! Susie is like feral to get back to the dark world. Wait, Chris, what the hell was that? Why would Noelle ask me? That is actually interesting. Why would she want you? To do homework with her! Death wish much? Does she wanna fail? Wait a second. Wait a second. Chris, did you notice how nervous she was? And like, blushing and stuff? Chris, you don't think she's onto our secret identities? Maybe. With what you were putting down, I think also her theme is still playing. I assume it's her theme. But yeah, you know, maybe you're right. She's onto us. That is one way to interpret that. You know, this dark world stuff. Damn. We gotta keep this under wraps, Chris. This is our thing, you know? Anyway, enough waiting already, right? Let's go. All right, this is just gonna be nothing, I feel like. I mean, we didn't specifically mention we sealed... Well, I guess, like... I don't know how the portal from here to the Dark World works. It's not the one that we left from. The one we left from took us into this room. So maybe... But then why wouldn't we have landed in the castle when we got here? I don't know. I don't want to think about this. Let's see. Oh! Is this actually taking us to the... This does not feel like a closet. It's taking us to the Dark World. Cannonball! Are we gonna end up somewhere different this time? Okay, hold on. Now she's following me. Well? Are we gonna be in this? It's not all gonna be the same, is it? Oh wait, this is Rousey's place. Here we are. Rousey! Chris, Susie! It's been ever so long. Yeah, it's been what, a day? Oh no, don't tell me like time passes differently. Oh, that is short, isn't it? Oh, okay, maybe it actually has just been a day. It's just that I've never had friends before. Aww. So I've never waited so long to see them again either. Fine, guess we'll try not to let you die of loneliness. I bet Lancer wants to see us too, right? She's like looking for him. Hey, wait a sec. Where is Lancer? Where's everybody? This place was abandoned before, wasn't it? Worry not, Susie. You'll see them in a moment. Just wait here, all right? Okay. Hey, this better not be some kind of prank or something. Chris, I have something to ask you. I need you to return to the light world. What? And go to the old classroom to the east of the closet doors. What? The old classroom to the east of the closet doors. Inside, gather everything on the ground and bring it back here, could you? Oh no, are we getting into lore right away? You look upon the castle you first saw yesterday. You are filled with the power of immediate nostalgia. Wait a second. Oh, I'm level 2 now. How'd that happen? Is it really a level, or is it a level of... Is it an Undertale thing? Level of violence. Also, do I have to save to a new file now? Wait a second. This is... It's counting down. Is it saving every second? Oh no. The saving stuff is gonna be different. Also, look at the castle. The dark... like in the distance. The dark fountain is still going. I mean, I guess that's not our problem. I guess we'll just have to wait for the angel's heaven to come before we can do our prophesied duty. But this is... Do I not have to save? It's just counting. It's just counting up. It didn't do that before. I'm not gonna save then. So Rousey, you're not gonna put your hat back on? Why? Did I look cuter before? No, I just mean... You think I look cuter now? It was just nicer seeing less of you. You're making me blush. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Hi, Rousey. Chris, go to the old classroom and bring It's where you returned to the light world last time. Oh! Head east after you exit the dark... Oh, so the... Hold on. Hold on, wait. Okay, so hold on. The rubble on the ground seems to have been dusted and polished. Someone around here really cares about the details. Yeah, there's not going to be anything over here. This is where the training dummy was. And then we continued on to the east here. Because here's the door. We're not going to go through that yet, I don't think. Like, the door to the dark world proper. This is almost like an in-between area. Okay, so why does he want me to bring them all back? Because that's the thing is... Hold on. No, wait. I'm so confused. I should just do it, that's the thing, but I keep trying to, like, think first. Is this how we're gonna meet them all? Do I have to scoop them all up as like cards and checker pieces and stuff, and then I bring them here, and then they turn into living beings on this side? Is that what's happening? Also, was this always here? Why is it light? Is this like a light? This isn't a light fountain, but is this actually a way back to the light world? Okay, so that's a way to the dark world. And then this is the west, so this one's gonna be locked. Okay, so I made a mistake last time. We exited through this room, the old classroom. You gathered all the junk off the floor and turned it into a giant dusty ball. Managed to cram everything into the closet, even the rug. So we took everything with us, and now if I bring it to the dark realm, it's gonna turn into people. It's gonna turn into an entire kingdom. That's what I think. Why? What? Can I not do that? Oh my goodness. And how is Chris doing? They're great, Tori. One of my favorite students, a real star. Oh, how wonderful. They've not been up to anything strange. Haha, no, they've been... Oh, she can't see me. They're normal. Well, that is relieving. I've just been a little concerned lately. Just lately? You take it easy too, Alphys. I'm always cheering you on, alright? Thanks. Can't let Mom find out you're balancing a giant trash orb. That's true. That's true. Okay, why would this work? Why would this... I am so concerned. Are these... So did the entire kingdom get transported with me when I went through, and then they showed up here? And so then now I have to bring them back? Is that what happened? Has the dark world been empty? Was Susie right? Also, I'm glad this is still a portal. I guess it always was. I thought like it would have stopped being at some point, so. But I guess I was wrong about that. Hey Chris, so where is every... one? What in the world? Did I bring them here? Guess who's back, clowns? Lancer? Hey Chris, don't know what you did, but hell yeah, everyone's here. I am so concerned about the implications of this. I don't like that this world is so easily affected by the light world, I would guess, is what I'm thinking. Alright, I should stop worrying about this and just find out what's happening. I'm sure Rousey will explain. But, what happened to, Lancer's castle? All gone! Gone? Right. When Chris sealed the fountain... Okay, we did do that then. Good to know. That dark world disappeared and turned back into a normal classroom. What? Wait, so do fountains make dark worlds? So where's Lancer gonna live now? Don't worry, Susie. We'll conquer Rousey's castle as our own. Chris, as you bring dark world denizens back here, the power of our fountain will transform this town more and more. From now on, the enemies we spare will be recruited to our town. What? I did not expect this! So let's keep sparing enemies, okay? Anyhow, why don't we all have a look around? We can head north towards the castle. I have a special surprise to show you there. So the entire dark world has been renovated. Ahaha! Not if I surprise myself first! Last one there is a fresh and fragrant egg! Come on, Chris. You gonna let him beat us? Probably, yeah. Rousey's last in line here, so that means he's gonna be the fresh and fragrant egg. Ah, thou hast transplanted us to thine castle town, and truly a magnificent... This is spelt wrong, or there's an extra I. Wait. Magnificent. Yeah, there's an extra I. And truly, how would I say that? A magnificent town of castles, it art. But ho, something art lackingth, it feeleth. Couldst thou guys perhaps bring in an evil ruler or something? Okay, he wants to just rule, Mr. Roxy Card over here wants an evil ruler to follow. Cool, cool. Seems like Hathy likes this place. She hopes you'll like it too. Cool. There's a bakery here. Mamma mia, welcome to Top Bakery. Our special chefs spin baked goods at the top of their class. I can go inside? What the? Lancer, what are you doing here? You're wearing a mustache. Ho ho, I am Chef Lancer. Try my delicious hand-formed cookies. They are free for a price. What's the price? $0. I now pronounce you Cookie and Wife. Oh, thank you. Does that make me wife? Or does that make me Cookie? Actual question with Lancers involved. Well, welcome to Top Bakery. I am this bakery's smith, Malleus. I do not know what any of these strange tools are for, but using my skills, I can fuse items to create new ones. Oh, like Persona. It's like Persona. If I have two, hold on, wait. 2 dark burgers make a double dark burger. 2 amber cards make a silver car. 2 ribbons, you'll have to put your hair into pigtails. I love pigtails! Pink ribbon and white ribbon. A black wristband covered in spikes has a tendency to get stuck in itself. A strange blade made of thorn ring and pure crystal. Tension bow. Interesting. Interesting. That's noted. I wonder if this place will all stay the same then. What's past the door then? If this land just got reshaped, hold on. Is the door still gonna be over here? Okay, well, we've got some people over here. Look at that. Also, why is you wearing 3 pairs of pants? I like being like this. Don't tell anybody. All right, whatever floats your boat. Without trees, I must gain nutrients by eating cloves. Yeah, see, there's no trees here anymore. Was the fountain providing that all? How recently was the fountain even made? Is the knight gonna make another fountain? Is someone gonna make another fountain? Because obviously there has to be more game to this. Without trees, okay, hold on, I read this. Such is the way of the worm. Whoa, horsies, you've brought us to a great new place. Willin' be putting our own elbow grease into fixing it too. Wellin', maybe not elbow and gate grease, that's gross. Nostril grease? Well, I guess you have you don't have elbows, I don't think. Okay, anyways. Let's continue. Are you guys fighting? Thanks to you, Commander, we've been liberated. I hereby declare today National Ham Sandwich Day of Independence. Oh yeah! You said something about not being banned from Ham Sandwich Day last time. Oh ho, welcome to Koi Town! Or so I heard it's called. Oh no, they named it after me. Koi Town? I mean, okay, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, is Lancer gonna be here too? No, he's not. But look, the club's won. Wait, so yeah, so if the world resets, then that really does mean you can only get stuff from, because another thing I noticed is I never did the puzzle. I got too far. I missed the club's, like, which layer was actually the club's layer. So I thought I was one more. Otherwise I would totally have went back before doing the last floor and final boss. I think it's just I just saw there was like a chest over there was all though. Oh, worth noting. Okay, so this is what happens I kept my save file, so I keep all this. That's good to know. I don't know why I'm a level higher. I want a pink ribbon now, though. Why am I yawning? Editor, cut that out. Hey, boss! Boss! Heh, I'm so glad to have a nice boss. I could shed a tear. But I won't! I'm on the job! I'll cry at home, with the kids! Boss, you're strong, but there's always time to learn. The next step after tutorials is training! So, me and the boys got you together a dojo, complete our battle challenges, and get some fabulous prizes. Meanwhile, you might get a little bit tougher. We're gonna make you the strongest, boss. Alright, I'm not gonna do that yet. We'll be working on new challenges, so check back in, boss. Hee hee hee, looks like fighting wasn't in the cards for us. Lucky for you, just hope you don't meet my friends. Finally, a dojo for people that are normal shaped. I will train myself for the tournament. Interesting. Interesting. Who are you? Because I've never seen you before. And hopefully I don't meet your friends. Are you going to be a new enemy type soon? Also, you're saying help. Ruin is about to come to this world, I feel like. I'm Battles Master. Ask me about battles. Hitbox? Shots aren't always as they appear. The bigger they are, the less to fear. You'll only get hurt a little inside. Take your pride and learn to size. Okay, hitboxes are smaller than their okay, cool. Grazing. When shots aim directly, try to move slow. They aim where you were, not where you go. Take the advantage and move bit by bit. You'll gain TP, but you won't get hit. Whoa, they're actually, like, helpful now. We failed to hit our funding goal. I will not talk about our hole. Oh. Is that my bad? Oh no. Wow, our house is a dojo. Makes me want to fight. Can't we go to sleep? Alright, well, this is good to know that this is here. There's a cafe? Oh, wow. Mamma mia, I wanted to run the bakery, but... Okay, why did I have to bring everything here for this to happen? Oh god, what is the lore? I wanted to run the bakery, but someone is already working there. A cafe that serves pastries. What a disgrace. What sort of humiliating thing will happen next? Check recruits? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. All the people I've spared. Rudin, Hathy, Pawnman, Rabbik, Bloxer, Jigsawry, Rudin Ranger, Head Hathy. More info. Like, dislike. Oh, interesting. Rudin, said to be someone's best friend, maybe not. Shine on you, lazy diamond. Okay, hold on. This clarifies LVS level, it feels like. Level 2. Likes shiny things, dislikes effort. There's more that we can learn about them, though. A heart with a big heart. Always supporting others with her bullets. Lip gloss. Drama. Doesn't like drama. Pawn Man, a simple organism that takes life one square at a time. Likes sleeping, dislikes moving backwards. Element is order. A real dust bunny, known to play dirty, loves to play clean. Likes dusty places, dislikes vacuum. Yeah, see, all these have obvious real-life components. It's so weird. I say real-life light world, I should say. Element rabbit, dust. Bloxer, shape-changing fighter. Ironically, blocking is not its forte. Likes cross-trainers, dislikes formal shoe wear. Element fight. Jigsawry, element mouse puzz. It cries tears of joy that you are its boss. Likes fitting in, dislikes Susie's axe. Rudin Ranger, obsessed with Ranger shows. It lets everyone know it's better than Rudin. Likes sucking up, dislikes show getting taped over. Jewel Blade. Heart Ice. Although stronger than Hathy, seems to have fewer friends. Likes peace and quiet, dislikes being alone. Huh. Weird. Wait, so are they just all in here as well? Is this a jukebox? The jukebox is broken. Feels like you might never find a working one. Can we get the Smith in here? I'm sure he'd be able to fix it. Hey boss, I'll have a dark candy starfait. Okay. Lemonade? Please. Also, I had like stuff in my pocket, like dust bunnies and like marshmallow fluff. And that kind of translated to the dark world as well in chapter 1, I think. So did I bringing it here manifest that in this world? Sure is great to be here with my best friend Hathy. Hathy seems fine. Well, okay then. This is going not how I expected so far. Bow bow, I'm but just a block. Shop! Hee hee, welcome travelers. So we are now in the castle town. Well now, it makes no difference to me. As long as I stay in my shop, these walls won't change. But, in a way, I suppose, it's just a little bit amusing to see you again. I'm sure you three will have an interesting journey. Me? I'll just be here offering the same old junk. As you find stronger treasure, I'm sure you'll have little reason to return here. But if you have some time, I'll offer you a biscuit and a hint. Interesting. Bye. I could get a second amber card. I forget what that would really do for me. I don't really want this right now. The little prince has something to show you in his castle. Well now, are you going to turn down a royal invitation? What does he have to show me? See you again, or not. Ha 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 ha. Okay, the castle town has transformed from the power of friendship. You are filled with the power of friendship-based architecture. What? Oh, I have so many more options now? And I'm still counting down like that. Do I want to save to a new file? Okay, I am just gonna give in. Oh. That wasn't so bad. It's just interesting that the save system changes, I guess, between chapters. A book! It's a manual. Read a topic. Item storage. You will now have access to a storage menu. Oh wait, yeah, it's like a chest, kind of. When you're out of space, items you find or buy will be sent to your storage. Feel free to put things inside you might not be able to use yet. Controls. Here is a reminder of the controls. Change them in the configuration menu. Z, confirm interact with things. X, cancel. Hold to run shows all text instantly. C, opens the menu. Okay, cool. Yeah. I already knew that. Recruits. If you spare or pacify enough enemies of the same type, they will be recruited. Recruits will appear in your town. Wonder what happens if you get them all. You can check the area's recruit status at save points. Certain bosses are excluded. Recruits, progress. I think this is all of them. Okay. Storage? Ah, I see. Hold on a second. So my glow shard just says can be sold at shops. I don't have anything? Sell items then. Glow shard. We'll give you that. How's that? See you again. Thanks, Sham. And I guess we save again. And we're going to the castle, right? Ralsei, you had something to show us? And I guess I'll have to wait for next episode. Because I'm actually out of recording time for today. Oh no. Thank you everybody for watching though. I'm so intrigued, as if you can't tell, by what is happening in this world at all. Why my heart is gone? And why I ripped out my heart and threw it in a cage? I don't know if that's actually gonna end up being relevant. But I did use the knife apparently to get the cake, or I should say Chris did. So, well, thank you everybody for watching. I shall see you in the next one. Farewell.